I will be so for real. Werewolf door. Were-door? Were-door was not on my bingo card. Hey, besties. Welcome to my couch. Today we are talking about Unhinged. An erotic door romance. There are so many things that I could say. A pairing. Let's start with a pairing. Unhinged pairs well with some mimosas. All right. So, Unhinged, for a non-spoilery review, it's a book about a door. He can kind of see inside and outside the door, so he sees that the landlord's not a good guy. He sees intimate moments that girly pop has. Tana, that's her name, Tana. So it's a lot going on there. On Storygraph, I rated this book 2.25 stars, and on Goodreads, I'm pretty sure I rounded that down to 2 stars. It's very short. This book is 82 pages, so it is a quick little ditty, truly. It's by Vera Valentine. If you've seen any of my TikToks, I've read a few Vera Valentine stories. I'm just here for a good time, not a long time, guys. But on TikTok, I've been reading like a sentient object smut, basically. And basically starting with like, I read this, now you have to hear about it. And this very much falls in line with that, but it is one of the first sentient object books that I read. I did read the Fork series. I will be talking about the Fork series at some point. I have not yet read the last book in the series, so I want to read that before I recap that whole series. Anyway, Unhinged it's about a door. We're going to dive into the spoilery bit. So if you want to read this little gem for yourself, see you in the next one. That's fine. All right. Unhinged. It's about a door. He can kind of see Tana in the inside of her apartment and see the landlord in the outside of her apartment. And he is like super shady, super creepy, not a good guy. So that's happening. And like the door knows it, but like he can't do anything about it, for he is just a door. I guess he sometimes tries to like stick a little bit more to make it harder for the landlord to get into the apartment and that kind of stuff. Anyway, one night the door is visited by Zeus. Zeus comes and basically says like, yes, the reason you are sentient, because a little bit of my Zeus juice just kind of got lost out in the forest, or in this grove of trees, and you happen to be wood from an affected tree, therefore you are sentient because you got Zeus juice on you. It's in your fibers. And the door's like, great, now what? So Zeus is basically like, I will give you the chance to go into her dream as like a man and try to convince her to do things with you as a door, because if she does things with you as a door, then you will become human. So he does this, he goes into her dream and he's like, I'm your front door, I'm trying to save you. And he turns into it. She does the things. She does the things. And he becomes a man. He orders her a new okay. So my husband always tells me I have a problem like not suspending my disbelief for the wrong things. So like door becoming a man, fine, A-okay. Doorman ordering a new door complete with doorknob hardware attached, not realistic. You gotta get the door, you gotta get the hardware, put the hardware on the door. Like, it's a whole process. You don't just order an Amazon delivery guy to bring you a door complete with parts. Anyway, but that's what they do. That's what they do. And he intentionally picks a door with a different kind of handle than he has because he doesn't want her interested in another door. So he opts for a door with a different handle. Also, like the Zeus juice stuff, I get how that affects the wood because that's how wood works. Like, wood is from trees. The doorknob situation, that's metal. That is not naturally occurring. That's not affected with Zeus juice. Anyway. The landlord tries to like spike girly pops orange juice or whatever she makes her mimosas with because he's trying to like do nefarious things with her. He also like sneaks into her apartment when she's not home and like goes through her underwear drawer. Super shady, like real bad, like real not good guy. And then like a whole bunch of stuff is going down and Doorman gets like pew-pewed, and because he gets pew-pewed he turns back into a door because a door with a pew-pew hole is fine. A human, depending on where the pew-pew hole is, not so fine. So like there's a whole police thing. Like the police are like, what in the world happened here? And she's like, listen, I just really need my door back from evidence as soon as possible. So they like, I guess, process her door and give it back to her. And she brings him back. And then they get word from Zeus and Hera that every full moon, the door man becomes a door again. And then all she has to do is, do it. And then he becomes a man again. So at least once a month, she's got to, knock on that door. I will be so for real. Werewolf door? Were-door? Were-door was not on my bingo card. As one does. I'm sorry, I'm making so much noise with this book. So yeah, that is Unhinged. It truly is an unhinged story. It was not my favorite sentient object romance. Again, it was one of the earlier ones that I read. Now that I kind of understand the genre, why am I an expert in the sentient object romance genre? But it's a very quick read. It's a very little book. It is, I don't want to say like dark romance. It's not dark romance, but like the plot with like the landlord not being a good guy is pretty dark. There is some stuff that I left out with him because it's like, it's not cool. He is not a good guy. So yeah. Enjoy that. Thank you for listening to me talk about Unhinged. It was a good time. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.